Hey, good morning, Roseburg. Lots going on. Let's get into it. What happened last week? The Federal Reserve reduced the Fed funds rate by 0.25%. The Fed funds rate is the rate at which the Federal Reserve and the Treasury loan money to large entities, large companies, things like that. It's called the overnight rate. And clearly, it doesn't control mortgage rates because this is the third time the Fed has reduced the Fed funds rate and mortgage rates ticked up just a tiny bit, but not enough to make the news. Didn't make any headlines. So, did it really happen? I don't know. People are asking me things like, did the Fed reduce mortgage rates? And my answer is basically, you know what? Mortgage rates are at their lowest point in the past year. And let's take a look at that real quick. Uh, this blue line is the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate going back a year. So we're right about where we were exactly this time last year, right before the Federal Reserve did two half a point uh, decreases and mortgage rates popped up. You can see it happening. One meeting, another meeting. Not great, not fun. But this green line here is fun. This green line is our general trend since May. And it's going down. Now we've got peaks and valleys in there. We've got good days and bad days, but my job is to pay for alerts that I get on my phone that follow the bond market. And basically it's called an alert to lock. That's when I lock people in. We ride the slide as long as we can. And then if we get an alert to lock, we go ahead and lock in. I check in with the buyers because if we have something that pops up, it's likely not going to come back down to where it was until after your closing date. So if we're in contract, my job is to just obsess over where the bond market is right now and to get the best possible rate across that entire contract gestation period. It's fun. It's challenging. Right now, we have popped up a little bit. If you have no discount fee, the 30-year fixed is 6.25, 6.3, something like that. But let's look at what we can do with a little discount fee because right now we have great prices and we can get the seller to pay a discount fee, or you can pay out of pocket, either way. So if we do buy these rates down, we're in the fives already. So discount fee is like a time machine, if you think about it. That's my metaphor, because it reaches into the future, it grabs those rates that you're waiting for, but you can use them on homes that are priced at the rock bottom pricing structure that we have today. Okay, so with just 1.25% in discount, that's 1.25% of the loan amount, not the purchase price, added to closing costs, we're at 5875, maybe slightly better on the 30-year fixed, but it gets even awesomer. FHA and VA, middle fives on that with a lot less in discount. That is digestible. It's not a big chunk at all. And the seller can pay these. You can get these out of seller paid closing costs. This here, next to the bottom, is a 7-year fixed ARM. It does become adjustable after 7 years of being fixed. No prepayment penalties. This is not, 2005 stuff. It's a 7-year fix. It's at 5.25% with just 1% in discount. If I'm buying a house and I'm looking for a second home down south, I'm going to go with something like this because you're going to refi out within 7 years, right? Uh, you could probably get it down into the fours. Maybe we'll see. It's a real elastic market right now. But that's what we should be doing is using this opportunity with low prices to add to the low prices. Seller paid discount fee, buy that rate down, really make it a home run. You know, this bottom one here is an investment property purchase with no income documentation. The underwriting basically compares the incoming rent to the outgoing payment, and if they're pretty close, we have us a deal. Right now, we're rolling around 6.5% on that. That's with 1.25 discount because it's an investment property. That's a heck of a rate right now for an investment property. So I like this program a lot too. That's almost instant cash flow. We have an interest only option as well. So what do we got here? Yeah, okay. So people on the street, they're saying, I heard the Fed reduced mortgage rates. I'm not going to play tug of war with that and try to teach them economics. I'm going to say, you know what? Rates have come down. They're at their lowest point going back a year. Let's sit down and talk about your situation, right? You still have time to buy before prices go up, and we can still get seller paid closing costs. So it's a great time right now, and I'm hopeful that rates continue to improve slowly so people aren't waiting for the bottom, right? But it's a good time, and I'm here for you if you need anything at all. Thank you so much. Have a great day.